Lincoln, give me a box. You get a chair. Just get rolling. Link. What's the deal? Yeah, it's right there behind you. All right. I hope you are. What's up, Garrett? Bring that over, Lincoln. And how'd that happen? How'd the face tracking jack up? There you go. What's up, face tracking? You have a knife? Get one. Where are all the box knives at? Get your butt up and go find one. You have one over there by where you're sitting. What's up, Anthony? Looks like this is going to take a while. Someone is moving slow. Lincoln, help your brother find a box knife. Anna Nicole, I need sleeves. Sleeves. Jacked up sleeve. Here. These tiny sleeve. Here, here's a partial. What's up, Chris? What? It keeps on moving. Look at now, it's on landing. Creepy. Hello.
Face tracking.
Get up and move forward to your desk.
Move. Hello, face tracking. Right, come over here by me. Creepy. What's happening? Okay, now. All right, so we aren't going to make it track. Clearly, the face tracking camera is being weird today. So we aren't going to track. We're just going to hang out here. A rare Tuesday break. It's the holidays, guys. Things don't show up when they're supposed to. They just don't. They don't show up when they're supposed to. Can't help that. We do what we can. Once we're past the holidays, it'll be a little bit better. Annette and I will be gone the first week of January, not July. January. So whatever happens then, we will not have any breaks. That I can promise you. Yeah. We are going to the Upper Deck Conference in Hollywood. Is that right, Hollywood? Yeah. Huh? We will go to Universal Studios Hollywood for one day. Excitement. You know, you guys want to see something crazy while Landon's opening those? One of you already saw this. If George is here, he didn't see this. So we are going through a box. Let me show you this one thing. We are going through, I was going through one box. This is not the price anymore. Look at that. Nice Cal Raleigh auto out of 99. It's a couple $100 now. What, Bean? Jeez, girl. That's cool. And then we are going through, I have those boxes. You guys remember who's been here for a long time? Derek, have you been here a long? Chris Monroe? Brandon? You remember back in the day, 1819 times, I would have the boxes, those team boxes? Remember the team boxes? I would just put random cards from things if we didn't sell out a break and I had to eat a team and all that other stuff. What's happening? Hello. Ho, ho, ho. So we were going through an Angels box. Look at that. What are the odds you're going to find a $500 Shohei Ohtani? Beautiful card, too. And then that. There were seriously like 20 Ohtanis in that box. But these are the big boys. This one goes for like $100. That one goes for $500. Isn't that crazy? Ah, that's nice saying. No. If I take off my clothes, they will throw quarters. And not at the good parts. Old ladies will faint, and not for the right reason. Okay, move those so I can do it. Yeah, who knew? So I got all kinds of those boxes, so. Marcell Ozuna pink. The shame that would be brought on my house, Sam, would be immense. I guess maybe I opened more than I should have. Dustin Harris. Maybe I opened things. I can't remember. That was 2018 and 19. That was a long time ago. I don't know what the heck was going on back then with breaks. I was probably still in my I like to open things phase. You know what I'm saying? Which doesn't really bother me as much now as it used to. Aaron Judge. And then I've got like a crap ton of Yankees boxes. I can't wait to go through those. I went through a few Mariners boxes looking for Cal Raleigh. Yeah, no. Though I did find that Cal Raleigh autograph in a box that was loaded. Literally loaded with autographs. I did. Thank goodness those days are over. This is Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds. Ooh, Acuna out of 50. Phew. Chris Monroe, is that you? I don't know who that is, but that's pretty. That is pretty. This is from Wave 2. Is this from Wave 2? I don't know what wave this is from. I don't know. Doesn't matter. So we're going to do more after we get through. So here's the drill. Okay, here's the drill. I don't believe, and I know. So someone can yell at me if I am wrong. You are welcome to yell at me right here in the chat if I am wrong. Cal Ripken Jr. at 25. I don't think a $3,500 break of Cosmic is necessarily going to fly for our group. Now, does anyone disagree with that? If you do, again, feel free. You can say, Dune, you're wrong, and I think your breaks are dumb, and I'm quitting the group. And I don't want Jesse's, I can't remember what I say. Reggie Ohtani? Was it Reggie Ohtani? So anyway, so I just don't think a $3,500 break is going to work. So here's what we're going to do. Tomorrow is also Heritage High Number. So we are going to take a case of Heritage High Number and a box of Cosmic Chrome, break them together, and I think that'll work. I think that will work. I think we can make the money work, Fly Junior, and we'll break those together. That way we do get some Cosmic in there, but then we're also breaking our primary is breaking the Heritage High. Does that work? Does that work? Anyone have an issue with that? You can call the complaint department. I thought for a second that was a real autograph. Yeah, okay. I think that saves us on money. I don't want to do a $3,500 break. I don't want to try at 35, especially this close to Christmas. But, you know, we can get a little bit closer. Out of 149, Christopher Morel. Man, I'm having a load of fun. Are you guys watching all this stuff that's going on with all the what's up, Brady? With all the Beckett thing, Beckett being purchased by collectors. Man, you want to talk about a gold mine? All I do is go on there and say words. People are losing their minds over it. I think that's the greatest. We have added on hundreds, I mean literally hundreds, plural, of followers because of this. I cannot believe. And people are asked, what do? I keep telling them, just don't grade. If you want to starve out PSA, I hate PSA. Don't grade with them. But also, don't send things to Tag. That's dumb. Don't send things to CGC. No offense to CGC again, but that's dumb. There's no money in there. Just sell it raw. Sell it raw. One guy said, how can I sell it raw? Because someone's going to buy that card raw for me. Send it to PSA and 3x their money. I'm like, well, then you're part of the problem, not part of the solution. I don't know what to say to you. You know? But people are losing their mind. And again, if I can go on there and say things and add on hundreds of people, I'm like, go on and say, well, not mean things, you know. I think there's certainly a place for grading, but I think PSA has shown themselves to be not the company. And I think that you're going to find that Beckett will be, we're going to leave Beckett independent. No, you're not. You're going to gut Beckett the way that you gutted SGC. That is 100% going to happen. There's no way they want Beckett to be even close. They want to monopolize the whole thing. I'm telling you, I mean this. I mean this, and I'm going to say this loud, and so, and maybe I'll do a video so people can get all mad at me. I think the one that should stack into into the grading verse, Fanatics grading. I'm 100% on board with Fanatics grading. It has to be someone who can actually challenge that universe, PSA universe, right? Ooh, look at that pretty thing. And who can? No one can except for Fanatics. Fanatics can make it happen. Lou Bob out of 15, right? Yeah, I like SGC still for vintage, right? I think they're great. I'm never sending Tag a sports card. I'll send them Pokemon. I think they're great for Pokemon. But I'm not sending them a sports card. But I do think Fanatics should get into the grading sphere. You know? Yes, Garrick, that is 100% accurate. 100% accurate. You know, again, it's resale though, right? It's resale to me. I mean, again, I think a lot of companies are nice, little pretty graders, you know, and their slabs are nice. But if you don't have, Chapman out of 50. If you don't have any resale, what is it doing for you? Just sell your card raw. I mean, again, if all of this is about, the bottom line is nines are worth less than raws, right? We know that. That is clear. So just sell your card raw. Let it be somebody else's problem. Stop worrying about woulda, coulda, shoulda. Jacob Wilson, you made money on that card. Let it go. And then forget about it. You know? Forget about it. But it's because no one can let go of anything that there's a problem. Lord, if I couldn't let go of the big hits that we start off with at the beginning, we would not be around now. we'd have been a footnote. You guys remember that crappy little breaker Restless Craft and all the crap they pulled? Yeah, that's what would have been us. Ooh, come on, Barry Bonds. That is not Barry. It's orange and black, but it's not Barry Bonds. Adley Rutschman. I think that's Anthony, right? Orioles are Anthony. Why? Why? It was so close. It was so close. Oh, and we're gonna break some more Ginter as well. I want to break some blasters and stuff. So we are gonna get to all that, guys. Ooh, false key. Oh wait, no, wrong stack. So we will have some time before. Told the card only worth what someone will give for it. Yeah. Oh, it's another auto. Come on. One time. What the hell? No more Garcia Parra. I mean, come on. You just can't give me one. Garcia Parra? Nice hit for the Red Sox, though, right? No ma. No ma. Where's Barry at? I'm very bitter. I admit it. I'm bitter. Now I'm going to definitely do a bitter video. Ooh, what's this color? Is that a red? Wow, 25 out of 25. De La Cruz, that's pretty. That's pretty. And I do want to break, believe it or not, some of the blasters for this product. There's a black. You get the black out of the blasters, and I want to do that one. Yeah, that's pretty. But I'm bitter. Now I'm bitter. How could you give us two autographs like that and one not be a Barry Bonds autograph? I don't understand why the baseball force hates me so much. I mean, I try to do the right thing every day by the baseball force. You know, every morning I get up, the first thing I do, I say, I am one with the baseball force, and the baseball force is one with me. But can I get one Barry Bonds out of it? No, I can't get one Barry Bonds out of it. Baseball force just hates me. I just want one. Maybe I'll get one out of Allen and Ginter. What's up, Henry? Maybe I'll get one out of Allen and Ginter, or excuse me, Allen and Ginter. Allen and Ginter. Gintar? That's good too. Allen and Gintar. They hear Ginter a lot. It's like with Pokemon when people say Crown Zenith. What kind of an idiot are you that you don't know the word Zenith and that you think it's Zenith? What kind of dummy are you? Fix yourself. Because you've already wrecked yourself. Now you got to fix it. What is the pinnacle? The pinnacle is the Zenith, not the Zenith. Oh my Lord, I've hit the Zenith. Idiots. See, I told you, but in my defense, now that I'm all bitter, I did say that I was bitter now. So it's going to take Barry Bonds, Barry Bonds autograph to get me to not be bitter. I mean, I've openly called people idiots. That's how bitter I am. Out of 149, Keyshaw. Is Keyshaw good? Am I missing something that he is a big rookie? Is he a big rookie for the Twins? Is he? Okay, good. I was trying to figure out why, and now I know. Thank you. I'm very dry today. Very dry. Maybe I should have moisturized. Sam moisturizes a lot, but that's mostly because he has his clothes off 90% of the time, you know. Once again, it's an old story, but in case you haven't heard it, Sam there at Sam Stellingworth is a stripper. He works Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No Ma. He was not numbered. So Sam gets the day tourist and the old ladies. So, oh, come on. I mean, you know, can we just one Barry Bonds? Look at that thing. Jason Dominguez out of 25. There you go. There you go, Brady. Brady, 16 out of 25. Man, this is a good case. We'd be hitting stuff. We be hitting stuff. I'm not going to say I'm going to get more better, but I am. Cody Bellinger. Yeah, that was a nice one. Yeah, that was a nice card. Ooh, the babe. All right, give me some ideas for videos. What other kind of videos should I do? Xavier Edwards out of 99. Sam is not any kind of stripper. He's the daytime stripper. That has got to be an SP. That's got to be something different, right? $108,422. Oh wait, here's a different judge. Yeah, look, that's got to be this. So this one, this number on this judge is 108,454. So this is definitely something different. Definitely something different. So I would go back, you know. What are your dreams, Sam? I mean, you already have the best schedule of all of them. Ooh, look at that thing. Could that be, that is another autograph. Come on, just one time. It's a beautiful thing. Wyatt Langford out of 50. Why Topps? Why Topps? Why are you doing this to me? Look at all these beautiful colors we're hitting in this break, but you can't give me one Barry Bonds, just one. I just want one. One. I just want to hit one Barry Bonds. One. Why? That was a beautiful card, actually. If you had the Rangers, that was a nice Wyatt Langford. But can you do me a solid here, Topps? You see what I just did there? I spit out what's left of my soul. I spit out what, actually I hacked it up, spit it out. I hate this case, Chris. I hate it. Where's Barry Bonds at? I just one. Just one. I mean, can we just have one? It really is a good case, though. It really has been really. We've started off very strong. I hope this thing stays the whole way. Luba. Luis Robert needs to be traded. Somebody needs to figure out a way. So you are a stripper. Yeah, we already knew that. You're a stripper. And you work during the days. Old ladies throw you quarters as tips. I don't know what anybody else thought. And after you sandblast vehicles and stuff, you do have to take your clothes off to get the sand and stuff off and theoretically take a shower, clean yourself up. So, yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I said. You're a stripper. Man, look at these so far. We have opened what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many boxes come in a case of this? 10? Look at that. Langford out of 50. SP for the judge. Dominguez out of 25. Same box, right? De La Cruz. And then we hit the Noma, who is not numbered. And Adley, who is not numbered, out of the same box. And then we hit Acuna. So we've hit 3 of these. And then whatever this poor guy is, Dustin Harris. I mean, you want to talk about some serious. There must be 10 boxes in a case. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 10 boxes in a case. It's pretty good. What happened, Twitchmas? Did I get you? Yeah, that's fantastic in the first 3 boxes. Starling Marte. I got no complaints about this. So then tomorrow we will list and break. I will work on the math. We will list and break Heritage High Number and uh-oh, look at that. Saberhagen, nice. Heritage High Number and come on, dude. Cosmic Chrome together. I have no idea. Rocky Sasaki. Cal. Freddie. Aaron Judge out of 149. Yankees. Yankees. Doing pretty well. I will not beg for a Barry Bonds. You hear me, Baseball Force? There will be no begging. Ooh, Garrett. So I don't know what you think is going to happen, but I don't care if you give me one or not. See what I'm doing there? Reverse psychology. Dang. I saw the auto in the next box. I mean, yeah, next pack. Ain't Barry Bonds. But it is a cool one. I really do like this guy. Those Eckstein. Again, you want to talk about maximizing your ability. Eckstein maximized his ability. Short, no power, not a great fielder. He's a decent fielder. And yet, wasn't he a World Series MVP? Yeah, I do. I do still have all the. I think we're gonna tear apart all the Yankee boxes. Sorry, Brady. And because I know there's a lot of good judges in there. I remember putting them in there. 18s, and we're going to tear apart the Cardinal boxes. And then who else is in there? That would be 18, 19. Blue Jays would be good. Ooh, Holiday, 1 out of 25. Orioles are doing well. That's Anthony too, right? Anthony also. Mets. Scoot ball. Who else is in 18? Yeah, Acuna, but he's not quite what he was. What year is Mookie Betts? Is Mookie 18? Mookie's not 18, is he? Aaron Judge. For the Red Sox? Juan Soto, yeah, he's another good one. Devers is 18. Got it. Yeah, Devers. Ah, future former San Francisco Giant. 19 is Alonso Tatis. 20 is Bichette and Yordan Alvarez. And I don't think we go that far. This is mostly 18 and 19. So 18, 19. So Pete Alonso, Yordan Alvarez. Pete Alonso, geez, dude. Vlad Jr., who is underrated. Brian McCann, look at that, out of 99. Vlad Jr. stuff is underpriced, way underpriced. And then Tatis. Ozzy Albies, that's another good one. Ooh, Shohei. Jimenez? Eloy Jimenez? Yeah, but Jimenez is kind of, you know. Ooh, the babe. So, Eloy. I keep hoping I get lucky and I find a Mariners autograph of SodaStream of Cal Raleigh in the 2019 stuff, because we open a lot of 19 stuff. Gleyber Torres, yeah, he was. He's not a big one anymore. Still some good names, you know, a couple of bucks here. I also found a crazy football box. Crazy Mason Wynn. A lot of the 2020 rookie class quarterbacks, which is really crazy. Low numbered stuff. But that box of autographs, and it's a 1,600 count box, and it's filled with autographs. Filled with autographs. And I know somewhere back there I've got 600 odd. Come on, dude. Victor Wembanyama's. I got all kinds of stuff. J.J. McCarthy, even though his price is super. Where was J.J. McCarthy? What year? Oh, football. No. Football. I'm thinking baseball. No, he's football. J.J. McCarthy. Did we get an autograph yet? I think we did. James Wood. Yeah, nothing wrong with Royce Lewis. Kyle Seager. We hit him in every single case. Kyle Seager. Corbin. Corbine Kirill. Hey, Nat. You know the industry conference for Topps is April, right? That's when they get football. So I'm guessing we're getting a football player. Remember, guys, in April, Topps has football. So there you go. Doyle out of 25. Doyle. Man, a lot of low-numbered stuff. A lot of low-numbered stuff. Bryce Harper. Man, I'm parched today. I don't know why I'm so parched. Let's see. Last box is about to be opened. Mojo. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Water. Quit looking at me, camera. You guys see that camera staring at me? It's creeping me out. What's your dream card? If I find one, Sam, I'll let you know. There's always a chance I have one. I have no idea. Hey! Who doesn't like nachos? There's always a chance I have one just hanging around somewhere. I found a Mattingly rookie today. Ooh, who's that? Trey Turner out of 50. Ronald. Hope Acuna's back to being Acuna this next year. Makes baseball better. Ew. Is that green? Look like black at first. Albert out of 99. Albert. I like that guy. Out of 99, Luis Angel Acuna auto. Oh, no, that's not an auto. Not an auto out of 99. Not an auto, but it's out of 99. I'm sorry I said auto. Look at that. 2 Giants. Who's better? Never mind. Never mind. That was a joke. So every year, what's the name of that place, the mall net with the food?
Hickory.
Hickory Farms has different flavored mustards. So this last year, well, I guess it's not every year because a couple years ago they had cranberry mustard, and we bought one just to see. It was really good. Cliff Lee, that's a nice auto, and it was really good. And then that was 2 years ago. Last year they had pineapple mustard, and that was also really good. So we went in there yesterday. We went to the mall, Julio Rodriguez, to look around, and it was dead. It sucks that malls are no good anymore. You know, in Hawaii and in Asian countries, malls are just hugely populated. They're just busy all the time. And you get to the States, and they are not. And I think that's a real shame. I think that's a real shame. Ricky. Gleyber Torres. I mean, crickets were chirping, and you know, the whole nice thing. Freddie. Come on. What do I talk about in my video tomorrow? I want to keep doing videos. I don't have anything to talk about. Somebody give me a topic. I can ramble on about anything for 2 minutes, 30 seconds. What's going on in the hobby? Juan Soto. Actually, I should probably do the one about Fanatics. That would be a good one. That would be a good one. You think that I could hit, as much as we break, I could hit just one. Just one. Barry Bonds auto. But no, no, no. We hit all these other things. I kind of did that today on my thoughts on grading versus not grading. I'm not sure what else I can say in that sphere that's not going to be redundant. Cheerio. Fanatics cutting off what smaller accounts? You know, I'm going to say this. I'm going to defend Fanatics on this one. Those breaker program people who got cut out, you got cut out after warnings. And I know this for a fact. They got cut out after warnings about not handling things the way that they're supposed to. There's a lot of things that you had to do. You know, dot your I's and cross your T's. Oh, Vlad Jr. out of 50 for the breaker program, and I would say, in all honesty, the guys who got knocked out of that program, if that's what you're talking about, Henry, they got popped because they were not doing what they were supposed to do, how they were supposed to do it. Whether you agree or disagree with Fanatics and what happens with them, they have a specific set of rules for us as shops that we have to do, and the guys who got cut out, they weren't handling everything the way they were supposed to, you know. And we have meetings every couple of weeks where they go over things and remind people about stuff and talk about things. Yeah, and my feelings would be hurt too. Oh, is this a red auto? Look at that. Kobe Mayo out of 5. Who is that? Is that Anthony, Orioles? Anthony? Very nice. So I mean, again, does it suck getting knocked out of the program? Absolutely. We aren't in it, by the way, just so we're clear. But you know, you gotta toe the line. You gotta make sure that you're following the rules the way you're supposed to. You know. Who's that? Waldrop. Atlanta Braves doing pretty well. Braves are doing pretty well. So Nick Kurt's nice. I don't do the breaker program in part because I don't want to jump through a bunch of hoops for everything. So I'm just going to wait patiently for Fanatics Live. No, I did not stick my finger in my nose. My eyeball itched and I scratched my eyeball. Here, let's do this like this. So I go real full all the way down my nose. Santa. Now we're better. I can look at everyone. It's time for a haircut and a beard trim. At some point, I just start looking like, well, I'm a little bit crazy, but looking like a genuine crazy person. I can say with all sincerity, I will never be the face of Topps. Though my class, my age bracket, the 45 to 65, 53 to 64. I don't know what it is, but whatever my age bracket is, the has the most money. So actually, they probably want me because I identify with people around my age. Nobody likes the young kids with their ghetto music and their profane way of speaking. Except Sam, and that's only because he identifies with music because of what he does for a living. That's different. Evan and Carter out of 50. Rangers having a nice break too. Is that 2 Ranger autos that we've hit? So not bad. Aaron Judge. Wells out of 149. Austin Wells. Is it Austin Wells? Oop. All right, not bad. JT. I'm starting to think there aren't any Giants autos in this product at all. You. Bobby's got a little dink on his corner. Jazz. I don't think we've hit an auto yet. I can't see. Caden Dana. Nicer if that was a Mike Trout. Been a minute since we've hit a Mike Trout auto. Chase Dolander. Nice, Paul O'Neill. Look at that thing. Very nice. Very nice. Yankees are having a good break. Salvador the Cheater. Justin Verlander. I wouldn't mind if the Giants signed Verlander again. If he'll come back for $15 million, I still think he's worth it. Devers needs a Giant. Man, that was a lot of old guys in that one. Reese Hines. My back, no likey. Cruz. I'm going to stretch my back off of this dumb face camera, which, by the way, I still don't like. See, I couldn't even get far enough away. Dumb face camera. Everyone should have a face camera. That way we just open it up and I can see everybody's faces while they're and your names are underneath. The next evolution in breaking. Everyone has a face camera. Or Elvis Martinez. Blue Jays. Now, when you see the breaker sees you. Grease. Dylan. Yeah, you guys, when we do that, and we find out a way that we can all get on the camera together. Beltray out of 149. Somebody would be like, hey, how come so-and-so looks like they have prison bars behind them? Well, probably because they're in jail. No, it'll be a new platform. Giancarlo. Thank goodness he didn't go to the Giants. Stanton. I'm going to talk about a waste everybody's time and money. Kyle Tucker. Tucker stuff was hot for a minute. 18, I found some nice stuff of his. Ooh, Mikey Mantiel. Mikey Mantiel. Out of 99. Mikey. Matt Olson. Ready. Come on, Barry. Paul Skeens like that guy. There's an auto. Joe Carter. That's a cool auto. Blue Jays. Yeah, Blue Jays. Don't have Joe Carter auto. That's why this is such a fun product. I'm glad they don't have umpires in it this year. I'm glad they don't have beat writers in it this year. So dumb. All right, guys, last stack. Nick Kurtz. Mojo. Thank you. Nothing wrong with the hat. It's a good hat. Last stack. Mojo. Come on. Ooh, back is not happy with me. Almost done. Terry Steinbach. Another auto you don't see all the time, though. It'd be better if it was Nick Kurtz. But you don't see Steinbach autos very often. Bobby. I have stacks turned all kind of crazy ways. Lewis. Okay. Ooh. Chris Sale out of 15. Chris Solly. The Cy Young should have been Paul Skeens back to back. Chapman. I had a friend who played with him in AAA. Oh, that's cool. I don't have any friends. Luis Severino. But I did find out by watching YouTube videos. Oh, look at that. That's nice. That Nick Kurtz out of 149. The reason I don't have any friends is because I'm better than everyone else and no one could live up to my standards. You know. That YouTube said that. I didn't. But I wasn't aware that everyone was inferior to me until after I started watching those YouTube videos. Then it made sense then. I was like, yeah. Now I understand why I don't have any friends. So, you know, it is what it is. Yes, George, many. Including Ozzie Guillen for the White Sox. I'm going to get the Barry Bonds again. Ah, well. Someday I will get Barry Bonds. When I least expect it, bang, he'll be there. Open a pack of Allen and Ginter open an Allen and Ginter blaster, and there he'll be. No Bonds, Bale Bonds, but no Barry Bonds. You know. An excellent, excellent break. Lots of good names, lots of good numbers, lots of good autographs. Jacob Wilson out of 50. That's another nice hit. A's are coming around. Acuna. Stop it. When I said that, somebody in their mind said Acuna Matata. I heard it through the baseball force. Don't do that. Don't do the Acuna Matata thing. Once it gets in, it doesn't get out. So stop that. You know who did it. I don't have to tell everybody. Excellent break. Jacob Wilson out of 50. Look at that. Ozzie Guillen auto. Very nice. Nick Kurtz out of 149. Very nice. Chris Sale out of 15. Terry Steinbach auto. There's Nick Kurtz. Joe Carter for the Blue Jays. Very nice auto. Mikey Mantiel out of 99. Adrian Beltre out of 149. Or Elvis Martinez for the Blue Jays. Back-to-back autos for the Blue Jays. Look at that, Paul O'Neill. Nice Paul O'Neill autograph for the Yankees. Caden Dana autograph for the Oakland A's. Wells out of 149. Evan Carter out of 50. There's another Nick Kurtz. Waldrop for the Atlanta Braves auto. Lugo out of 99. Really nice /5. Kobe Mayo. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Vlad Jr. is out of 50. 38 out of 50. A lot of good numbers. Meadroth out of 149. Gleyber Torres out of 149. Cliff Lee auto. That's nice. Sorry. Cliff Lee auto for the Phillies. Acuna out of 99. Albert out of 99. Trey Turner out of 50. Nacho Alvarez for the Atlanta Braves. Is that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 autos. Let's see what happens with the other ones. Doyle out of 25. 1 out of 25 of the Rockies. That's nice. Seager, he's our every case auto. Tyler Soderstrom out of 149. Ryan McCann, auto out of 99 for the Braves. Jack Holiday, he's out 1 out of 25 as well. Eckstein auto for the Cardinals. That's 20, or that's 3. Aaron Judge out of 149. Brett Saberhagen. Nice Saberhagen for the Royals. How about Dustin Harris autograph for Texas? That's nice. 3, 4, 5. Acuna, very pretty. Acuna, 36 out of 50. There's 26. 6 out of 25 for Cal Ripken Jr. Out of 149 for Morel. Out of 15 for Luis Robert. What number out of 15? 11 out of 15. Is he number 11? I don't think he is. Matt Chapman out of 50 for the Giants. And look at that. Really nice. Adley Rutschman auto. And then also a really nice Nomar Garciaparra auto. Nomar. 5, 6, 7, 8. /25. 25 out of 25. Ellie De La Cruz. 149 for Keyshaw. Look at that. Jason Dominguez. 18 out of 25. Very nice. Edwards out of 99. This Aaron Judge is it's variation SP, whatever you want to call it. And then Wyatt Langford, also out of 50. All 20 autos accounted for. Yeah, not going to complain about that one again. Not going to complain about that one again. So, like I said, tomorrow, guys, I'm going to work on money for the combo break. It's going to be a full case of Heritage High and a box of Cosmic Chrome. We'll put that together. We'll break that. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Henry, you had the Blue Jays. You did pretty well. For an inexpensive team, that did okay. Appreciate you guys as always. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for talking. No Barry Bonds auto again. Never going to hit a Barry auto. Maybe I need to do a video about not hitting a Barry auto and hope that somebody will send me one. That wouldn't be good. It'd be fun. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your night. I'll talk to you later. If you need me for anything, you know where I'm at.